Today, our topic is the power of discipline over motivation. Let's talk about why discipline is stronger than motivation and how it can change your life. We all have dreams and goals. Maybe you want to get fit, start a business, learn a new skill, or just be a better person. But often, we struggle to achieve these things. Why? Because we rely too much on motivation. Motivation is like a spark. It's exciting, it gives you energy, and it makes you feel like you can do anything. But here's the problem: motivation doesn't last. It comes and goes. One day, you feel pumped up and ready to conquer the world, and the next day you feel lazy and uninspired. That's why discipline is so important. Discipline is not about feelings. It's about doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like it. Discipline is the bridge between your dreams and reality. It's what keeps you moving forward, even when the path is hard. Let me give you an example. Imagine you want to get in shape. Motivation might get you to the gym for the first few days. It feels great, and you're excited. But after a week you wake up tired, and the couch looks more inviting than the treadmill. If you rely on motivation, you'll skip the gym. But if you have discipline, you'll go anyway. You'll go because you know it's good for you, even if you don't feel like it. That's the power of discipline. Discipline is what separates the people who achieve their goals from the people who don't. It's not about being perfect. It's about showing up, even when it's hard. It's about making small, consistent efforts every day. Think about it. If you want to write a book, you don't write it in one day. You write a little bit every day. If you want to save money, you don't save it all at once. You save a little bit every week. Discipline is about the small, everyday choices that add up over time. It's not glamorous, but it works. Now let's talk about how to build discipline. The first step is to stop waiting for motivation. Motivation is unreliable. If you wait for motivation to start something, you might never start. Instead, start with action. Even if you don't feel like it, just take the first step. Once you start, you will often find that motivation follows. The second step is to create habits. Habits are powerful because they make discipline easier. When something becomes a habit, you don't have to think about it anymore. It becomes automatic. For example, if you make it a habit to exercise every morning, eventually you won't even have to decide. You'll just do it. To build habits, start small. Don't try to change everything at once. Focus on one thing at a time. If you want to read more, start by reading just 10 pages a day. If you want to eat healthier, start by adding one vegetable to every meal. Small changes are easier to stick to, and over time they add up. The third step is to set clear goals. Discipline is easier when you know what you're working toward. Write down your goals and break them into smaller steps. For example, if your goal is to run a marathon, start by running a mile, then 2 miles, then 5. Each small step brings you closer to your goal. And when you achieve a small goal, celebrate it. Give yourself credit for the progress you've made. The fourth step is to stay focused on the long term. Discipline often means choosing what's best for your future over what feels good in the moment. It's easy to give in to temptation to skip the gym, to eat junk food, to procrastinate. But remember, every choice you make today affects your future. When you're tempted to give up, remind yourself why you started. Visualize your goal and how good it will feel to achieve it. The fifth step is to accept failure. No one is perfect. There will be days when you don't follow through. Maybe you skip a workout or eat something unhealthy. That's okay. Don't beat yourself up. Instead, learn from it and move on. Discipline isn't about never failing. It's about getting back up when you do. Now, let's talk about the benefits of discipline. First, discipline builds confidence. When you set a goal and achieve it, you prove to yourself that you can do hard things. Each small victory makes you stronger and more capable. Second, discipline reduces stress. When you have a plan and stick to it, you feel more in control of your life. You don't have to worry about what you should be doing because you already know. Third, discipline creates freedom. This might sound strange, but it's true. When you have discipline, you can achieve your goals and create the life you want. You're not controlled by your impulses or emotions. You're in charge. Finally, let's talk about how discipline connects to Stoicism. Stoicism is an ancient philosophy that teaches us to focus on what we can control and let go of what we can't. Discipline is a key part of Stoicism because it's about controlling your actions and reactions. A Stoic person doesn't rely on motivation or external rewards. They do what's right because it's the right thing to do. They accept challenges and setbacks as part of life. They stay focused on their values and goals, no matter what happens around them. In conclusion, discipline is more powerful than motivation because it's consistent and reliable. It's the key to achieving your goals and creating the life you want. Building discipline takes time and effort, but it's worth it. Start small, create habits, set clear goals, stay focused on the long term, and accept failure. Remember, every small step you take brings you closer to your dreams. And when you achieve those dreams, you'll see that the power of discipline was always within you. So stop waiting for motivation. Start building discipline today. Your future self will thank you.